It required a combination of 5 precise sound frequencies together in a set to be able to fully restore the resonant frequency and function of any part of the human body and energy field. This was called the Secret of Five, and it was not released publicly for, I think, like 50 years of his work. It was just a secret of his work. This is like a very advanced level, but it's something that's also so fundamental. Everyone should be aware of this, where this stuff was incredibly hidden before, like that incredibly advanced internal alchemy. Until 30 years ago, you couldn't even access that stuff hardly. These invisible waves of sound structure all of matter. And so this is the field of cymatics. And so I've worked with people in the cymatics field now for decades. And I also worked with Mandara Cromwell, who's the person who is the leader of cymatherapy, how to apply the cymatic sound waves in complex sound codes, a method developed by Dr. Peter Guy Manners in Britain in the mid-1900s, but now moved up to a higher level of technology. They started out with like Chladni plates, in which you'd have like just like a metal plate that would have powder on it, and you draw like a violin bow across the side of it, and according to the note you created, it would immediately form up the amorphous mass of powder into a very specific geometric mandala. And now we can do it like Hans Jenny did. He would use pastes and gels and liquids, and you could see that whenever you get this invisible wave of sound, it will immediately structure the physical matter. It's the waves that actually construct the form of the human physical body, that give it its form. And so with the sonic waves, this can be taken very, very far, but it shows people visually, in a very immediate way, change the sound vibration in an invisible wave, and it will immediately change the physical structure of what's being impacted by the wave. It shows people visually how invisible waves actually create all form and all energy patterns. Then you've got the aspect where once they discovered what these different vibrational sounds do in creating these structures, as I mentioned, a British osteopath named Dr. Peter Guy Manners in the mid-1900s created a system at his clinic outside of London where he could apply complex sound codes. And one of the fascinating things about the cymatherapy sound codes is he found that his goal was to be able to restore the core resonant frequency in the organs of the body, connective tissues, energy field, everything. And so what he found is that using just one sound alone was not sufficient. 2 was not sufficient. 3 was not sufficient. 4 was not sufficient. It required a combination of 5 precise sound frequencies together